Serious stuff.
We're back.
This is my recording. Oh yeah, always. I'm always recording everything.
Look at that. That's nice.
Isn't that Monique Lillian?
Who's that?
She's a designer. She did a lot of wedding dresses before, and now she does other
I like
stuff.
it.
But isn't that
It's
cool?
like plexiglass
It's
for,
good
like,
with this
hockey
little
boards.
orange, but it's good.
No, I like the kind of orange.
That'd
be like Italian orange.
It's not quite a Flyers orange.
No, but it's like kind of like a blood red orange, right?
Yeah, it's like red orange.
Like the lipstick. Yeah. I used to do her nails. I wear lipstick, remember?
Oh yeah.
Ah, remember? Yeah. We're all going down memory lane. Remember that?
I forgot about that.
I know. That was like you and Pam, let's do this fuchsia color or whatever. This one. This will be good. Remember? I used to pick the lipstick.
Oh, you would.
I know.
What season was that? Was that the beginning?
It was a while ago. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
20 years ago.
Second, third season. A million years ago.
So with that type of stuff in mind, what type of stuff would you like to see come back up in the final season? Other characters that you would like to see return, or
I would love to see Stephen Fry back. I don't know if he's available, but I would love to see that character again. Gordon, right? Wasn't that his name? I'm a big fan of his, and Betty White and
Catherine
Cindy
Winnick would be
Lauper.
great.
Oh yeah, well she's not available. I don't think.
I know she should Vikings, but she'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be.
Did she like?
Eddie
I threw the ring.
too.
Remember the ring? Oh, Eddie, you're going right to Eddie.
Bring all our
Catherine
love
Winnick to
interest.
Eddie.
Well, if you're bringing her back, I'm
hilarious. I just wanted to bring her back to say, see, look, you missed out. You're back. I went with the right choice right over here.
Maybe there's competition.
Wait, who else do we would want to bring back?
Oh, there's so many people.
I know,
there's so
hard
many
to
people.
kind of decide. There's
Molly Crew.
Molly Crew is pretty classic. I mean, there's so many, remember Heavy D, God bless him.
Don't bring us there because he died.
Well, I know, but in remembrance, he was awesome.
I know.
That was like Wong Fu.
I know. He was on the first season.
Yeah, we went to the Asian place and he gave us insights. That was like developing the relationships, what worked, what didn't work.
He brought you what you needed, even if it's not what you asked for.
I just remember eating a lot of food while I was doing scenes in the first season, sloppy. It was all over the place. That was a disaster.
But in terms of story, I think you were asking in general what we want to see, and I kind of went to people.
And then we went
to lipsticks, and then we went to sad. I don't know. I'm excited to see what the writers are going to write and see where the characters are taken. I would love to see Brennan evolve and change even more personally. At the same time, you still see the core Brennan. What about you? Do you have ideas? You always have amazing ideas.
You know what?
It's so fancy.
Nice, isn't it? It's great. I got that in Agora. It's very thin. It's very, very thin. It's kind of like one of those old college bracelets that you had that were
and it falls off and your friendship is no longer.
That's kind of what it's like. It's kind of like a Dead thing. I know how much you love the Grateful Dead. I love getting her going. It's the best.
I do not care for the Grateful Dead.
Listen, I just love the moment between the two characters, the relationship, and going back to shooting the final season. To me, is like shooting the pilot. Work episode to episode, moment to moment. You share those, and you just create a show. And then you don't know where it's going to go. Pilot turns into a pickup. Then you got 22 episodes, and then you got season 2, and then you're like, what's going to happen? And then it just evolved. And we were lucky and fortunate. And I've always maintained going back to their core relationship and working that, always going back there. So that's really what I look forward to. And I don't think it's not an end. It's just growth. You go on, you do other things, but you put it to bed in a way. It's okay, well, we're not going to be on those stages anymore. We're going to be SAG. We're not going to see certain people and crew members. So that will take its course. And
it's an ending of an era in our lives, and for people who watched it and all of that, and for these stories and these characters. So there's, I don't know. I think there'll be tears shed, but also it's
crying.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna cry. I'm so emotional.
Have you started getting emotional already?
You might cry more than I will.
Yeah, I'll weep.
I'm gonna cry after when it hits me. I'm gonna be. Well, I'll probably cry at some point.
I'm weeping now. I just can't. They're not seeing it.
Internal tears.
Internal weep.
crying on the inside?
Internal weeping. What a great fragrance. Wow. Think about that.
That's your autobiography.
Internal
your
weeping.
memoir.
Great.
It sounds like an angel thing, internally weeping.
Internally weeping, man. I mean, the fragrance. Spray it on, just a little dash over here. You're good to roll. Start your day.
What does it smell like?
Little
fresh
cedar
rain.
notes, little tobacco musk, maybe some rose petal, maybe some ginger,
Sandalwood.
ginger, maybe some
Patchouli.
some vegan inspiration in there.
Those
something.
are all vegan. Everything you said is already vegan.
That's true.
I think your career might take a different
Spice.
angle after the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna open. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna start a furniture line. You know, do a couple infomercials. Come sit on my furniture line. You know, very comfortable. Lazy boy Booth, the lazy boy guy.
So is there anything that you guys are I mean, you haven't had a lot of time for other projects in a long time. Is there anything that you're just itching to go try and do when this wraps?
I don't know. I'm just happy to be doing what I'm doing right now. I'm not chasing anything. I'm just being. I'm doing this right here with this beautiful person, and that to me is what it's about. I mean, you know, I've been blessed to do things throughout the 12 seasons of doing the show. Met some great people. Did some other small little films. You know, whatnot. I'm just happy to be working. You know, we're very fortunate, and now it's about putting this thing together with her.
Is there anything that after all these seasons you're excited to get to with your characters that like maybe you've been wanting to like work toward and finally get to finish?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see even more growth of Brennan opening up even more than she has. I mean, when we first saw her, she was very closed off, and she's grown from there. And I'd love to see where the characters are taken. And, you know, with the return of Zach Addy, Eric Milligan's character, we're going to get to revisit a lot of things. Yeah.
He is?
Do you remember directing?
Right, I forgot. Sorry.
Now I get to direct him. I'm directing the season premiere.
Yeah, very
that we start
excited.
filming on Monday, and
I'm going to do everything she tells me to do.
you don't have to.
I am going to do everything she tells me
I've
to
got some plans.
do. So I'm excited to see where she's going to take Booth.
I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I
He's
can't
been
wait.
so supportive of me directing, so
Always.
it's been really nice. But yeah, I'm excited. I mean, Cam and Harris too are gonna get married. So
They
that's
are?
exciting. I read a thing.
Wow.
No one ever tells me this, and then I get an email with talking points.
I know.
And then I'm like,
Same
oh,
thing?
good to know. Good to
I know,
know.
right? You got the same.
No one tells me.
I didn't hear about that. Are we invited to the wedding?
We will find out. They may
What
look.
would we get them as wedding gifts? Booth would get maybe I don't know, gift certificate to like the local substation for like a year.
Right. I get
All
like,
you can
I
eat
give,
subs
like,
for a year.
I don't know, some
would
kind
you
of
get?
like
Mask.
Amazonian headdress or something. Like
Yes, like a mask.
Yeah.
I get the mask.
that. Some ancient tribal something.
Okay.
Now flashing back,
Sorry, I've got to do one last
Okay.
question, then we got to.
so it sounds like you guys have a great offset chemistry and friendship. But when you first met, what were your first thoughts about each other?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I just knew him as the angel, Buffy angel guy.
That's right.
And so, like, I was intimidated. I had not done, you know, he was, like, much more well-known. I had just done, like, independent films and some things. And so, I don't know. I came into audition for the part. He was already cast. And I got to read with him. And, I don't know.
Sparks flew. There was chemistry in a bottle. It was just all those moments came together, and it just in the
It
blink of
worked.
an eye, here we are
worked.
finishing it up. It was great. It was a lightning in the bottle. Yeah, I just remember the room doing this test with Emily, and it
How
was
many other people did you have to test with?
to one other person.
Oh, that's
I
good.
think.
You
And there's some
have to
other
do it
people.
really
There were a couple other girls. but-
Right, right.
I mean, come on. They didn't.
Well, there's
they
one other
couldn't
person when I was there.
outlast. I mean, they couldn't
Sure,
hold.
they were all wonderful.
They were great, but you just encompassed everything. It was great. You walk in, you knew it. It was like boom. She came up. She took the challenge. She was confident and challenging Booth and the scene. It was really great to see that, and it was a springboard for the show. I must say.
So exciting. And then you called me. It was so
Remember?
nice.
I was like, hey, we're gonna be working
Yeah, it was
together.
really nice.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was nice.
It was a very nice.
Bora.
We should bring Borat on.
The iPhone didn't exist when we started our trip. I'm just saying that.
I know. There was flip
We've been through
phone. I had
so
a flip
much.
phone.
On
Motorola
this
flip.
show.
We're back. We should go back to that.
It's insane when I look back at like everything that's happened.
I know, a lot.
We'll have elected another president.
Yeah.
Obama was elected while we were doing the show. I mean, it's crazy.